One man who's delivering the very best as far as this IPL season is concerned with ball in hand is surely Kuldeep Yadav. 6 games, 11 wickets, economy rate the very best as far as this IPL is concerned, and his average also tells you the whole story that why he is the most precious bowler, the most successful bowler of this IPL. Many of you can say or argue this that, oh, Noor Ahmed having the purple cap. Yes, he's just leading with 1 wicket. He's having 12 wickets. Kuldeep Yadav at 11. But look at the economy rate. Look at the average plus. Look at the opponents Kuldeep played against. So we're going to, totally dive in, as far as this IPL is concerned. 6 matches, who all are the batters, he bowled to, what are the conditions, as per Kuldeep Yadav is concerned in this given scenario. But we'll definitely, go a little ahead. And after IPL, we know what's ahead for Team India as a group. So as a group, for Team India, it's India versus England series. Before jumping into India versus England series, let's talk about this IPL. Him bowling to really good players of spin. You talk about a LSG, you talk about Nicholas Puran, you talk about Rishabh Pant, or you talk about a Mitch Marsh, you talk about Sunrisers Hyderabad. He bowled to Klaasen, who's really good against spin. He bowled, versus Jadeja. He took his wicket also as far as CSK is concerned, and he bowled to Shivam Dube also there. You talk about RCP. He bowled to Jitesh Sharma. He took the wicket of Jitesh and Rajat Patidar. You talk about Mumbai Indians. He bowled to Surya Kumar Yadav. He bowled to Tilak Verma. He bowled to Hardik Pandya. And you talk about this specific game, when we are recording this video, and you talk about Rajasthan Royals again getting some good wickets, and most importantly, after going for runs in that first over, he bounced back really well. That's what Kuldeep Yadav in this IPL is all about. Him getting that turn, him getting that, length right, and him picking up wickets. You see the Champions Trophy, and you will get that first few matches didn't went in his favor, and then he came back really well. Who can forget that performance in finals, especially that Rachin Ravindra wicket, and soon after the Kane Williamson wicket. But in this IPL, as I said, that look at the average section, look at the economy rate section, and then look at the wickets tally. You'll get your answer that why I'm saying that he's the very best as far as this IPL is concerned, and he's operating at his best. And that's why the question rises. We are not comparing formats here, but if you go back to the memory lane and you see down the line what he has done, it's all about him playing that New Zealand series, and after that going for that hernia surgery. That's why he missed that Australia series. Otherwise you could easily see him there as far as that Australia series is concerned, the Border Gavaskar Trophy. And he played the 2018 one, picked up the FIFA also in Sydney, and now before this England series his form is key. And it's not me who's saying this, it's also Michael Clarke who said to Boria Majumdar, talking to our editor-in-chief, and he directly saying this, that how important Kuldeep Yadav is as far as that England series is concerned. Have a look at that and we'll talk further.
One player I do have to say that I've always liked, I've always thought he's a very good bowler, but I think he's in his prime right now, and it's for Indian cricket more so than Delhi. It's Kuldeep Yadav. This guy is a brilliant wrist spinner. I think, again, personally, and it's no disrespect to any spinner that's playing for India in all 3 formats. Whoever the Indian selectors pick and the captain picks is completely up to them. Personally, I think he's good enough, Kuldeep Yadav, now to be playing all 3 formats for India in the starting 11. He's bowling that well. Going to England, I would be picking Kuldeep in my starting 11 in England.
That is my question. Ravi Shastri in 2018-19, when we won in Australia, had made a comment that Kuldeep Yadav is India's next big spinner match winner.
He's in his prime. He's in his prime now.
So you are saying that the England-bound India team, whatever the conditions, Kuldeep Yadav should go.
Well, whatever the conditions, right. If it's a green seamer, you might not pick those. But yeah, generally, if the wickets are how I know them in England, it depends where the test matches are.
Birmingham, first one is Leeds, First one is Leeds on the 20th of
So
June.
Leeds
then
can,
is
Leeds can
Birmingham.
swing and seam a lot. So I don't know. Teams go there and sometimes don't pick a spinner. But I'll say generally in England, day 3, day 4, day 5, the wickets spin. You hope you get a good summer. The weather's good, and you see good even cricket between batting and bowling. I just think Kuldeep Yadav is a match winner. I think he's an X factor. I think he bowled out the back of the hand. I think he's got an unbelievable wrong un. I think his control's improved out of sight. I think mentally he's improved out of sight. He reads the batter. As much as anything now, the strength of a finger spinner a lot of the time, because you mightn't get as much drift as a back of the hand bowler. You don't get as much spin as a back of the hand bowler. Generally, you don't have as many weapons or as many different deliveries as a back of the hand bowler. But what you do as an off spinner or a finger spinner, it's very important you read the batsman. It's very important you're trying to get in the batter's head. You know what they do. You know their strengths, their weaknesses. Sometimes for a wrist spinner, you can get away with not knowing that. But the best wrist spinner I ever saw was Warnie. What was his greatest strength? Reading the batter. Understanding what the batsman's trying to do. When I watch Kuldeep bowl now, he's doing that better than he's ever done before. That tells me this young man, well, he's not young man, he's 30 now, he is ready because he's always had the skill to execute. He's got a number of different variations. He's very accurate. He's always had that. But now mentally, he's reading the batsman so well. That's just what I've seen in him, Champions Trophy, and certainly these first couple of games. Like for Delhi, they're throwing the ball when they're under the most amount of pressure. We can't get a wicket. Who do we go to? It's Kuldeep Yadav. Starkey bowled beautifully last night, but Kuldeep Yadav, again, he gets the ball when they're under pressure. I just think and you know what? Let's see what happens. By the end of this IPL, let's see where he sits on that wicket-taking list. I would be surprised if he's not in the top 3 wicket takers.
Are you seriously going to give India a chance in England? Because all of us were worried about Australia. What happened in Australia? What happened against New Zealand? Worst phase in Indian Test cricket. Then in Australia. So yes, IPL, great celebration of cricket, etc. But 5 tests against England, start of a new cycle, new WTC. Do you think India realistically has a chance?
Bumrah fully fit, Shami fully fit, Kuldeep Yadav in your 11, India will win.
You can see the champions going right behind me, means the winners of this particular match. The Delhi Capitals bus is just going from here. But, coming back to Kuldeep Yadav, one thing which he really, did as far as, him coming back after the injury is the amount of work he, he did in that NCA, National Cricket Academy, now known as the Centre of Excellence, BCCI Centre of Excellence. He did a lot of hard work as far as his, the angles are concerned, his body positions are concerned, his speed is concerned. He did a lot of hard work, related to that. And you can see that increase in his speed, when he was delivering a ball. So that's where the key is. In an interview to me in 2022, he told me that what Rohit Sharma wants from him. Rohit Sharma taking over the captaincy, and he has some clear plans as far as Kuldeep Yadav is concerned. He told the NCA guys also at that point of time that what I specifically need from Kuldeep Yadav and what he needs, him to do. And that's where the clarity comes from. And after that, we can see how, Kuldeep Yadav 2.0, has come up after that. And, really been one bowler who's delivering for India as far as big matches are concerned. You see after that, a Asia Cup, man of the tournament performance. You see a World Cup, another, brilliant tournament for him. You see a T20 World Cup, and after that, the Champions Trophy. So in big matches, Champions Trophy, if you see Champions Trophy, if you see Asia Cup, he is delivering, and plus the number of wickets and the economy rate and the average section is giving you what this guy can do. If you take him to England also, because he has that in him, as far as those wrist spin is concerned, his bowling, the kind of speeds he generates, the kind of turn he gets, and the kind of, options he has. English players always have this struggle, especially against a Chinaman bowler. I remember in 2018, they used a Merlin machine kind of thing to just prepare better against Kuldeep Yadav. He was man of the tournament in that T20 series also. And then, it's a long gap now from 2018 to 2025. Can he be the X factor of this test team? Will travel, somewhere around 6th to 7th of June, to England. we have to see that. But what's your view about this? Him going to England and then performing, and him being the best bowler, not the spinner, the best bowler as far as this IPL is concerned. Do let me know in the comment section, and we'll give you all the other updates also. This is me, Rohit Juglan, signing out from Arun Jaitley Stadium. Keep watching, guys.